Right, hopefully I'm back. I mean, I don't know if I sound any good or not. Yeah, that was a short live stream. If everyone back. So that's better. No audio though. Is that better now? I'm talking. I wasn't talking before. That's probably why there's no audio. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Do we have audio? Have we got audio? Hopefully. Got audio now. Yay! Right, we're winning. We're winning at live streaming. Yay! Right, so thanks for bearing with the technical issues. I clicked some nonsense and okay, seems to be all right now. Voice okay, perfect. Try some music. Right, let's put some music on. Hopefully that's sounding okay. Fantastic. Perfect. Right, I'm going to bring my chat box out here. Hopefully. That's going to work. Perfect. Yay. Yep, excellent stuff. Right, so let's start this again. Music, yeah, that music was quite quiet on that one. I'd got it. I was just playing it in the background, just to get the levels. I mean, if I whack that right up, I'm not going to be using that anyway. I'll play some other stuff when you hear me play. Well, let's see what this one's like. Hopefully that is better volume, because I do the one quite quiet. So that's a little sneak preview of a new track I'm working on, which I might talk about in a bit. So it looks like we're okay. We're good to go. So I think I deserve a quick round of applause for that. But I can put it up a bit if necessary. Right, so the idea behind what I'm doing, these live streams, is I'm going to do these the first Wednesday of every month. Don't know why Wednesday. I guess it's like, it's almost the weekend, isn't it? I suppose. Excuse me. Desperately trying to avoid getting COVID. My wife has COVID at the moment and is not very well at all, bless her. She is suffering. She's on it for about 2 weeks now, which is not good. Let me just check that's just got to connect that up. Okay, so we've got a load of people watching, which is nice. Okay, cool. I think that's connected, so hopefully I should be able to change my cameras from my phone. But of course that doesn't work, because nothing ever flipping works, does it? Is that working? No. Connect OBS. New WebSocket connection. Yay. Has it connected? Yeah, right, cool. So I can now just switch between my cameras from my phone, like so. Right, so, yes, the idea is first Wednesday of every month. I may do this more than every month, we'll see. I don't know, depends how much content I've got to sort out. And it's really just going to be a bit of a chat, a bit of an update as to what I've been up to, talk about any new gear I've got. If anyone's got any tracks they want to send me to listen to, then send them over. You can email them to me. I'll give you the email address in a minute. And we can do like a live Rezz React kind of thing. If anyone's got any questions about any of my gear or music production stuff in general, I will answer those. And yeah, we'll just kind of just hang out, have a laugh, have a chat, and that kind of thing. And if anyone's got any good suggestions, if anyone's been listening to any good music at the moment, because there's not been a lot of new stuff out this year. I've spent most of January listening to Radiohead, which is Radiohead in January. It's not a good mix, is it? Hate January. It's very depressing. And yeah, so that's kind of how my January's been going. So let's talk about new gear, because I've got a bit of new gear. Because I had my birthday in December. And obviously we also had Christmas. Let me get... Is this working? No. Hang on. Let me just go back to that other camera. Bear with. There we go. So, over here, I'm building myself a little Volca's kind of like live there. My aim at one day, which is probably a stupid idea, is to actually just try and do a gig just using Volcas. The annoying thing is I had a Volca keys and a Volca bass a couple of years back, and I didn't use them much, and I ended up selling them, which I obviously now regret, because I regret everything that I sell. So I'm rebuilding my Volca collection, and this I'm making myself, this cool little thing here. This is basically just it's a guitar pedal case. I've got some custom made foam to fill it in, and I've cut these bits out, and I had, for my birthday, I had the Volca NuBass, which is the fattest bass sound ever. I had the FM for Christmas, which I'm going to talk about in a bit, because that's brilliant. And then I got the Volca mix in the middle. Up there is like the little NTS one. So I've got space for a couple more Volcas in there, because I've got my, over here, above the FM is the, I'll go back off that camera because I'll give you all motion sickness, is the little parameters, algorithms card and so on. So I'm going to play a few sounds that I've been messing about with off the Volca FM, because I was never a big fan of FM synthesis, because I didn't understand it mostly. I mean, who does? Come on, let's be honest. Who understands it? I kind of understand. I've spent many hours working out how to actually use the Volca FM, because it's quite complicated. There's a massive amount of release on there. So I know how to use it and how all the algorithms and everything work with each other. But I think the thing with FM is... hang on, I've lost my chat. The thing with FM is, let me have a look through the messages. Okay, Little Rhubarb's got all the Volcas except the NuBass. The NuBass is really good. I mean, it's very similar to the Volca bass, but it has a lot more low end to it, because you've got... I'll give you a bit of a play of it. I mean, it does a 303 sound, probably better than the Volca bass. I just need to bring my chat out again, so I've got this up on this window. There we go. And yeah, so I think I'm going to go for the Volca drum. So I've got some drum stuff and probably a keys as well, because that's got the polyphony on it. So yeah, where were we? Volca FM. FM synthesis nonsense. So Cresshead's got beats, bass and keys. Cool. Yeah, I say I had the bass and keys. Sold them. Wish I hadn't. So yeah, I know how to use the Volca FM and how to like the modulators modulate the carriers and all that kind of thing. I think the weird thing with FM synthesis is if I'm trying to kind of imagine a sound, there's just no way I can do it like I can with subtractive synthesis. But you get some very nice happy accidents. I've got a nice kind of ambient pad kind of thing going off, which I'll play a little bit over here. Just give me a sec. And then what I've got with it, yes, Little Rhubarb saying about the Volca kick seems a one-trick pony. I think everyone says that until you start messing about with it. What I've got with this then, this patch, I've done this little like ambient thing. In fact, I might play it off the Deluge because it's midi'd up. What are we on? MIDI channel 15. Then I can talk while I play. So this should be... There we go. That works nicely now. So I started off with just this little patch, and then as you bring up the key velocity thing, we get some more modulation coming in a minute. Here we go. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so you can hear that kind of modulation fading in. I got a nice long attack on that. So if we bring that up a bit more, and we kind of go all Vangelis Blade Runner. I mean, it's lovely, because you got 3-note polyphony on it as well, so we can. So it's lovely, you know. I think the thing as well with it's that weird thing that I'm so used. It's got a ridiculously long release on it. Let's turn it down there. I think the weird thing is, well, though, I'm so used to just reaching for the filter and then like wanting to do it with that. And obviously, you don't have a filter on FM synthesis, which takes a lot of getting used to. I made quite a fat bass sound as well the other day. Let's try that. Which was this one. I mean, the fatness of that bass. I don't know if that's coming across on the live stream, but... Let's get a little sequence going on the deluge. Why not? Just something random. Hang on. I've got something playing and I don't know where it's coming from. I've got a random tom thing going. Just bear with me. Anyway, that's the Volca bass sound. Not the Volca bass, sorry, the Volca FM. Where's that bloody drum coming from? Thank Christ for that. It's something routed through Ableton. That's driving me mad. Right, let's try that again. Yeah, so this is just like a bass patch I made on the Volca FM. Should we put some drums in it? Why not? Let's do it off the deluge. Let's have a go with a 909. Get a little groove going. and so on. Hello, so those who've just recently joined us on the live stream, thank you for joining us and welcome. So that was just a little bit of the Volca FM, amazing little piece of kit. I mean, it's a DX7 in a small box. So what's not to like? So that was one I had that for Christmas. Got the NuBass, which is very fat. So I'll keep that same pattern going. We'll bring the NuBass in. So I'll crank up the resonance a bit. I'll make it sound like a 303. I mean, why not? So that's without any of the sub bass and the tube vacuumy tube thing in it. If we kind of bring that in, I'll do it without the drum so you can hear it, and then it kind of just fattens the sound up even more. Again, I don't know whether that's coming across in the live stream, but you've got that proper fat low end. And you can have some drive and stuff to it as well. So yeah, it don't get much fatter than that. Yes, Matthias Wunderlich, hello, nice to join us. Yes, that is a fat bass, and it looks pretty cool as well. So yeah, that's my little Volca thing over there. For those of you who missed it, let me just go. So this is my little Volca rack I'm building out of a it's a guitar pedal case that cost about 30 quid, and I got some foam made that cost about 15 quid, and then I just cut the bits out, and the Volca's sitting there nicely, and then I can just put the lid on and take them all away with me. And yeah, what I thought I might do is like a little Volca live jam at some stage when I've got some more. So yeah, next on the shopping list there's the drums and the keys, and that's the plan with that. What else have we been up to? So the other thing, I kind of, with new stuff that I wanted to get, was to try and get something that's a bit different, rather than just the standard like analog subtractive synths. So I also I actually didn't have this for Christmas. I bought this myself as a Christmas present, which is the Microfreak, because I did actually I did some workshops at anybody who's in the UK will probably know, have heard of Rampton Hospital. So it's like a highly secure. It is a hospital. It's kind of like a prison. So it's a highly secure prison for dangerous people. Basically, I think that's why people think it's where, you get sent if you're not allowed to be out in the open and so on. And it was really rewarding. I was terrified before I went to do it, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. And they've got a Roland MC707 there, and we were working with about 5 patients there. And yeah, we basically made a song, and then we did a gig, and we performed this gig for the rest of, well, not all of the patients, but a lot of the patients in there. So it's certainly an experience doing a gig at Rampton. But if you're not from the UK, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about. But UK people will probably know. And basically, they paid me. They paid me very well for doing it, which is very kind of them. And so with some of the money I made from that, I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy a Microfreak. Because again, it's a little bit different to anything else. And I've got to try and get some sound out of it now. Let's go right to the beginning. I'll give you an idea of like a few of the presets. Which I can't hear. Oh, it's because it's not turned up. I knew that. I know what I'm doing. So this first one is like preset number 1 called Random Fields. I mean, we can go all Brian Eno with this. Whack that up a little bit because I think that was a little bit quiet. Anyway, let's go through a few. Ooh! Oh, that's why I forgot to load it in. That wasn't that preset. I've remembered you gotta press the button. So you got this really nice envelope on here. And it has like a cycling envelope where you can kind of create kind of really evolving sounds. And I'm going to talk about the envelope on the FM in a minute. If we go over to there, you can see a little bit more what I'm doing. Let's just turn the whacking brightness down on the deluge. There we go. Let's move the dirty teacup out of the way. So that's called Random Fields. Some nice pad sounds. And because it's paraphonic as well, we can play chords, which is lovely. And this keyboard is surprisingly playable. It's very weird. And you can do certain settings where you can, like, the more of your skin you put on it, it kind of opens the filter up and that kind of thing, because it's got this, like, touchpad thing. Bastard Rock, this one's called. This is a really fat bass. Let's get some resonance going. I mean, and then you got this like matrix where you can patch different things. You can basically kind of patch anything to anything. So you can get like the LFO to control the envelope, to control the filter, to control the whatever. I mean, it's ridiculous what you can do with it. I've only just sort of scratched the surface with it. And you get sequencers and arpeggiators as well. So that's the sequence for that one. What else have we got? Let's have the arpeggiator on. Let's turn the effects off there. But I mean, it comes with loads and loads of. And the great thing with it is you've not just got normal oscillators. It's basically they've borrowed all the voices from the Platts module, which is this one here. So you get these like vocal things going off as well. No idea what that one's doing. So if I go to like an initialized patch, we can have... so yeah, you get basic kind of saw waves and a sub oscillator. And then you go to like a super wave. And then you get all these other weird kind of wave table things. This harmonic thing, again, I've not had a massive chance to mess about with it all. You've got virtual analog, kind of like detuned sort of thing. Oh, that's fat. I mean, just straight away by doing that, you know, you get some cool sounds out of it. I mean, just fatness. Wave shaper. We've got an FM synth on here as well, 2 operator FM. We've got this formant thing where you can create like these nice vowel sort of sounds. Get the ARP on. And all that kind of stuff. We've got chords, where you can choose different chord types. We've got this speech, which is really weird. Frequency. 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 And we can get different words. Which is craziness. And then whatever modal is at the end, and then we get noise. Then we've got bass. We can get like nice acoustic kind of sounding basses out of it. Saw X, so it's another sawtooth kind of thing. And then you can put your own wavetable user things in as well. So, again, I've not had a massive amount of time to play with that, but again, on the surface of it, it's a really interesting synth and a little bit different too. Anything else? So yeah, that was my present to myself over Christmas. What else has changed? We've added another module. We've added the... let's go back to that screen. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's do this camera. Can we see? No, that's rubbish. It won't reach. We'll go back here. But anyway, there I've got the sequencer, which again I've not had a massive amount of time. I need to get a quantizer, because when I try to sequence without a quantizer on there, it's kind of like impossible. I mean, everything else is pretty much the same. I've had a bit of a move around in the studio. Let's go multicam. And everything is like connected together. So if anyone's interested as to how it all works, the MX1 is sending out the master clock. So when I press play on here, that's basically sending out clock to everything. But then the deluge is then sending out MIDI information to everything, so I can sequence any bit of hardware from the deluge. So for example, as I was doing before, that one is the that's the Volca FM. If I want to go to the NuBass, we go to channel 16, and then whatever everything else on. I've got little stickers on everything, so I know which channel is on which one. And then the other thing I've just discovered over on where is it? Yeah, on that screen is because I got a TR6S, and with that, I'm gonna just take this microphone off. I can't do that. You get 6 months of the Roland Cloud thing, which I'd not really had a look at, and then I had a quick play on the their version of the 303, and that's flipping brilliant, that is. So this is a new track I'm working on. And I'm using the 303 sound in here, which I was kind of fiddling about with yesterday. So yeah, this is a sneaky peek of a new track I'm working on at the moment called, what is it called? Come With Me? Something like that. But I realised in there as well, I've got the 909 off the Roland Cloud in there as well. Which is that, which hopefully you can see up on screen. And again, it's really cool. I mean, obviously it sounds like a 909, Roland have made it, but you get so much more stuff with it. You get all this editing down at the bottom, all of this kind of stuff where you can edit your patterns really easily, and effects and all that kind of stuff. And it's got loads of patterns and presets loaded in there as well. So it's actually a cool little thing. I was never a big fan of these sort of things, but it actually sounds really good. And the great thing with the 303 one is it will map directly to the if we go on to that screen, is that the right one? Onto that one. Apologies for the brightness, but you can map the TB03. It maps automatically to the 303 version on there, so you've got all the cut-off things all directly set up on there, which is pretty cool. And in terms of making a new track with these, it's dead easy. I'm just going to quickly just show you that. So give me a sec. I'm just going to start up a new project. And what I'll do is I'll load those two in, and I'll just kind of put a few little things together just with some of the presets, just so you can hear what they sound like. And the 303 sounds awesome because you've got all the distortion and everything else built in, and it's rather lovely. So I'm going to give Roland a hand clap for that, because they've done a good job. Anyway, enough of the sound effects. So they can see I've got them loaded in, and I'll just have a mess about with it so you can kind of hear the some of the different patterns and sounds. The great thing with it is you get this the editing thing on the 303. I mean, if anyone's ever tried to program a 303, particularly the original one, they'll know what a nightmare it is. And this is great for putting the slides in and all that sort of stuff, but it also gives you like a random feature as well. So we'll have a little bit of play with that. That's a fat bass there. That's great. I mean, there's a song in that. So yeah, for somebody who's a bit of an acid head like me, it's great. So I'm just going to make up. I've just cleared it. I'm just going to put a basic pattern in and just sort of show you how easy it is to get the acid going. And so on. I just realised that's ridiculously loud. So yeah, that's kind of all the new stuff I've been messing about with. So my aim was with these streams, I was going to kind of like do an hour each time I do it. Let's go back on there so you can see my lovely face. So this one's just a bit of a tester, really, just to see how we go. I mean, other ones I'll probably do kind of like a live jam. And so really what I'm thinking for future streams is if anybody has got any specific questions, anything they want me to sort of address or talk about, or a bit of sound design, that kind of thing. I mean, I can just sort of make some patches live. I could do some modular stuff. If you've got any songs that you want me to listen to for a live Rezz Reacts, then more than happy to kind of do all that. And yeah, so that's it. So I might do a little jam, I think, just to finish off, because I did start a bit late, so I've not done that long. And then if I stay in here a little bit longer, it'll get me out of having to go and give my dog a walk, because somebody else will do it while while I wait. So let's go on to the multi-camera angle, and I don't know. I'll just have a little jam for 5 minutes. I'll see what I can come up with. Okay, so I think I will start with some sort of arpeggiator pattern on the Microfreak. Cool. Yes, Dave enjoys his format. Yeah, I just thought doing this once a month is easier than me trying to like upload loads of videos each week, and it's a bit more interactive and live stuff. So yeah, let me try and I'll just have a jam. So there we go. That's me for today. Little jam. I quite enjoyed that. That was all right, I think. I'm going to try and do some more jams like that. I will kind of upload a few jams to the channel, but I think in terms of kind of tutorials on this kind of thing, I'm going to try and do it on this format for a bit. So I will see you. I will schedule the next one for the first Wednesday in March. So between now and then, if you've got anything you want me to cover in these streams, then just send them over to me. So best way is you can either comment on this video or any of the other videos, or just email me resonatoruk@gmail.com. So it's Resonator, REZZONATOR UK @gmail.com. And thanks, Rhubarb, for you. Glad you enjoyed the stream. And hopefully, they'll get slicker as I get used to doing them more. And I might even do like a couple of hours or something if there's enough content for doing that. Thank you for watching. Also, I meant to say, if you got any songs you want me to do, like react to, we can listen to those live, and I can put them out there and get a few people listening to your tracks as well. And if anyone's got any other suggestions or any ideas that I can put in to future streams, then I'm open to suggestions. So thank you for watching. I'm going to go now because I need the toilet.